You ever seen them Indian guys pick through that massive garbage pile over there? What if it was like that for us here? Like we weren't, racing around to beat Ralph. What if we had to actually go to the pile and we had to stand there as Ralph dumped it all out, and we had to scuffle over it, Anyway, hey, get off that. What? I don't see no bikes. Anyway, honestly though, I don't see no bikes. They must not throw a lot of bikes away in Bangladesh. That's a good bit of clean aluminum. 3 Dysons and a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyway, this would really, if we took all these self-tappers out of it and cleaned it up, we could get clean extrusion for it. But I'm gonna just, it's pretty damn long, but I'm gonna chop that up and send it for unclean eventually. I'm just gonna take this real wonky and awkward stuff out and get it out of my way for the moment here. Anyway, fixing to rain today, this evening, something like that. But anyway, you know what they say. And anyway. What it weighs, what it pays. Put $20 worth of that corn squeezins in here. Hey, Marty's wagon's gonna be able to run flex fuel here eventually. I mean, flex fuel as in like Nikes or Reeboks. I'm just teasing. Come on, we got to get this dude back into. What's wrong with old Yeller? What's not wrong with it? Anyway, have you seen the state of his ship? Well, I mean, he's got a fleet of ships, but they all seem like they've been previously sunk. Seriously though, he needs to junk all of it. Junk it, King! I'm just saying. At this point, you might really consider scrapping a couple vehicles and getting a wagon that's not a station wagon. Anyway. Because that wagon is going to be stationed still here shortly. You can't drag a trailer with a Saturn. Oh my goodness. Anyway. We got us a good, we almost got half a tank of gas. Well, I wouldn't consider that gas. That's more like some sort of corn pone kind of, I don't even know what that is. Ethanol, is it made from beans? I'm not sure. The point is, what did it weigh? What did it pay? Is it raining yet? No, not yet, but it probably will be soon. Anyway, that was a little bit. It was enough to put some gas in the wagon. So, and then we got what we got, and what we didn't get, we don't know because we didn't see it. And you don't get 99.9% of the stuff you don't get because you just didn't get it. Because if you didn't get it, then you didn't got it because you didn't get it. It's one of those things. I don't know. It's like it's like a principle or something. Anyway. I mean, you would think I just threw the dog away, but I gave her a haircut. I mean, we made sure the schnackle was like fastened to the ground, right? I'm just saying, it's a little breezy out here today. It's also a little warm. Quite enjoyable though. Anyway, I got rid of some stuff, kept some stuff. I did this too. This was a thing. Almost dropped my drone in the driveway. Hey look, I learned how to tie my umbrella to the table. That way it stops going over there in the neighbor's yard. Look, I took all that big long stuff and I chopped it in half with my chopping in half saw. And that'll be a little bit easier to get rid of now. Anywho's, look. This guy threw away all the pieces, man. Mandango, look. Got the back braces, the 2 sides, and the backety back. Anyway, and we're back. This is a Ryobi. You got no batteries, but it's metal. If we have to send it, we'll send it. That dude there was obviously a mechanic. Some kind of steamship, I don't know. The point is, the fam's out doing some stuff, so once I get them picked up and brought back, maybe we'll do an evening run pre-storm, during storm. I don't know. They say around 8 or after, but you never know with these things. Goodness gracious, it's windy out here, but it's awfully warm, and it's t-shirt weather. I tell you what, it's still a beautiful day. Let me ask you this, though. You remember that show, My Two Dads? Perfect Strangers? I mean, did you ever feel like you get suckered into watching hours and hours or something like that? You know, you get suckered into it and you feel like a big sucker. Just like a lollipop with legs, more or less, you know? Just a mindless sucker. Just sitting there dribbling, just watching hours and hours of Xena, Warrior Princess. The Pony Express? Young Riders, that's what it was called. Young Riders. Did you like Young Riders? Anyway, the point is, Jake and the Fat Man, don't feel like a sucker just because you're watching the TV for hours and hours. Especially if you're indulging yourself in my mini playlist of trash picking adventures. Because it's just fine to do that. You're not a sucker if you do that. You're definitely not a sucker if you do that. I don't think I did a horrible job. I think she looks alright. She got her little bow in her hair. Anyway. It's supposed to be some pretty decent weather coming in this evening. But I would say let's not let that stop us from seeing what we can scoop. Do you think we should do that? I kind of feel like we should do that. Let's go scrapping. I don't know if the threatening weather's keeping people from putting stuff out. If I'm just a little bit too early. But we're here. So we'll do the thing. Well, something. Where's the rest of it? What's that? That wind might blow you off there. I don't know. Do you think they're aluminum? And we found a refrigerator door. I'm just after scrap metal.
Sorry?
After metal stuff.
Oh, okay. This is a leather sofa.
Yeah, I'm looking for metal stuff.
Okay. Thank you.
I appreciate it. It's a leather sofa. A solid leather sofa. Anyway, sorry to get you going there on the sideways type action, but I got abruptly stopped by a nice Indian lady. This time they weren't taking pictures. They were flagging down scrapper dudes. And she said she had a leather sofa. And I said, no thank you. High sense. That's nonsense. It might actually make sense. I don't know. It's like part of a trampoline. I don't know. We'll take it. Try to fluff the video a little bit here. I mean, we got a couple of things. I'm out of breath. I found out why there was only a few pieces of the trampoline out. I got flagged down Willie. Or is it flagged down Sam? Do the little flagger down in Scrappy Town land. Anyway, yeah, some lady come out waving at me and said, I have a trampoline. And I was just kind of thinking, like, I figured you might have one, or at least part of one. Anyway, she said, I didn't want to put it all out at one time. Do you want to back up and take it? And I said, yes, ma'am, you can give it to me. So she did, and I did, and I took it, and we got it. Oops, all dashboards. Do you guys like to watch out for motorcycles? Anyway, I saw one. Ain't seen much else though. On a Wednesday, for a Wednesday. On one Wednesday afternoon. For one Wednesday afternoon. But anyway. So I guess like, anyway. I haven't got no text from the plumber dude in the longest time, and he don't set out till Thursday, this neighborhood, tomorrow, but it's Wednesday, and we're just going to pop through there and see if he happens to have anything out. I don't think I see anything. No early bird specials. Well, maybe so. I don't know. Hold on. Anyway, he did have one out, man. Early bird specials, but my goodness, was it a beast. I tried, but anyway. There's a refrigerator sitting here with no door on it. So I figured consolation prize. We found the door already. Well, I mean, it's not the door to this refrigerator, but it's a refrigerator door. And then there's a refrigerator over here, so we'll settle for the refrigerator. It'll probably be somewhat lighter than the water tank. I screwed the little brass piece off the bottom of it and got that niblet and tried to drain a little water out, but there wasn't much in it. So I'm figuring it was at least 75 gallons or bigger. It was a good one. Anyway, look at this brown box up here. Happens to be a refrigerator. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in my wagon. So we'll at least get something here. And we're back. Pre-lightning bolts and thunderstorms and all that. Anyway, look, I got a refrigerator. And it says something. Broken light socket, do not use. Huh, okay, don't use the light socket on that one. And the rest of that trampoline, lady flagged me down. Another lady flagged me down and said, I have a big leather sofa. And I'm all like, yeah, you're gonna have it tomorrow too, because I ain't taking it. Anyway, that was Wednesday. You have fun. And don't forget, there'll be many more trash picking adventures like this posted, because it's always bulk day. And if you enjoyed this adventure, then you can don't forget to smash my thumbs and something like that. I don't know. Anyway, got that on there. Well, I got that off there, and then I got all that on there. Anyway, little dude's been learning how to use some tools here lately, and I guess, yeah, sold the head off of Barbie. And ironically, it was an older one here. Let's see if we can get it. Focus. 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 Why no focus?
I don't know what that is.
What?
I don't know what that is.
1966 Barbie. Anyway, what I was gonna say was
Where do you always find the worms at?
oh, those diggy. Oh,
Where do you
that's
always...
big. Well, after it rains, they'll come up out of the ground, and we'll just come out and pluck them up real quick.
Like, look.
Pretty much. Anyway, but okie dokie. So we got some aluminum and some of that. Hey, here's this little trolley guy I found the other day, but somebody had it had been broken on, so I kind of booger welded it on there. I don't know. I mean, it don't look too bad. I don't think. Kind of not horrible. Anyway, so it does all that sort of cart action. Be handy if you're doing a cart action stuff. Anyway.
Are lightning bugs supposed to come out?
Not yet. It's just now turning spring. You can give them a little bit.
We'll
I'm gonna do a dove check. Dove, 1, 2, dove check, 1, 2, check. Dove check, 1, 2. Anyway.
We need a new trampoline.
No, we don't need a new trampoline.
Next month, I'm getting my Amazon cart.
You are.
I have 8 things in my Amazon cart, and it's $57 in total.
Dove check. She's doing her dove thing. Anyway, okay. Yeah, she's sitting up there. Let her be. She's gonna be in for a rough night, I would reckon. Anyway.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?